Oh, hello, Virgo. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for your support, whether you're returning or it's your first time. If you are on this reading, it's definitely because you are interested in knowing what energies are coming towards you on this Mercury going direct, right? Now, remember, this is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus sign. However, because we're talking about a planet here, I would strongly recommend that first you check your rising ascendant sign. If you don't know it, you can check online. There's a lot of free resources just to calculate your natal birth chart, and you can get that, and then you can have more information about it and understand what house is there, what kind of aspect are we talking about. All of that stuff is in your natal chart, right? Because we do have all planets in our natal chart, and we do have all houses influencing our life as well, right? Our astral map. So let's get started. Let's start with this one. And of course, thank you so much for hitting that notification bell and for liking this video. Thank you so much. Let's get started with the energy. So we have the thinking man for you, Virgo. We have the world as well. And we have one more card for Virgo. Door to personal healing and happiness. Very, very nice. So this really feels like it's a turnaround in your life, right? This is absolutely beautiful because we start with this thinking man. Now, this thinking man, as you can see, he's holding three crystals there. This clear quartz, which is the amplifier, right? So there's something here that this person is focusing on. So there's a sense that you could be focusing on something where you want what you want to achieve. There's something you want to achieve, and you're focusing on amplifying that. So this feels more like a manifestation type of energy here that I'm connecting with. And because right after we have the world, I could be talking to people that you want to go the distance. You want to go somewhere else, even if it's traveling. There's something here that you want to go. I'm not having going moving, but I'm having going for something, whether this is a retreat, because I'm looking at this card and it feels very strong, like a retreat, looking after myself, having a break from something, stepping away from where I am. So there's all this a big calling, right? There could be a calling here, like I want to go to that place because I'm feeling drawn to that place. I feel very, very focused on what it is there because the world is here and this person is just going, but pay attention because we do have a lot of lotus flowers here and they're all white. So there's something about a brand new beginning, starting new, starting fresh. Again, this really feels. We also have the dove here, the white dove here. We have the rainbow. We have again lotus flowers here, which are pink. So there's this sense of starting new, starting fresh, focusing on myself. There's a lot of um, focusing on me. What do I want? Where do I want to be? What do I want to achieve? How do I feel about something? There's all this energy that it's coming up very, very strong. Now, something incredible that is showing up here is that here you have number 46, 4 and 6, 10. So this could be the end of a cycle that we're talking about, right? I don't want to be doing this anymore. I want something better. I am not opening up to just receive this amount of money. I want more. My minimum is more than this. So there's this again amplifying something, amplifying a desire, right? And with this world we have 2 and 9, which is 11, right? So we have 10, 11. So something here is ascending, and this is, and because 11 is also a master number, right? So there's something here again amplifying. I can't stop. I feel like the key word here for your reading should be amplifying my desires, right? And then we have 34, which reduces to a 7, which also connects to spirit here, door to personal healing and happiness. So, something very strong about you, yourself, what you want, putting yourself first. And I could be talking to people they have been all their life about, I need to feel desired, I need to feel needed, right? It's something very, very innate for Virgos as well, right? Being of service, needing to feel they are needed, needed to feel that, only when people ask for your help, you feel that you are uh, being of purpose in your life. So there's a shift here, right? There's definitely a shift here. But let's dive into the tarot and see what else wants to come up for you. So we're going to check into our traditional 5 card spread. However, we're going to change a little bit the topics here. So you're going to check the recent past, the present. Normally we'll go into what you don't see coming. However, here we're going to look into what aspect of your life are we talking about during this Mercury retrograde going direct. What area of your life is amplifying, right? And then on normally we would ask what is the advice. We would check how can you align better into the energy, and then the outcome. So let's get started here. For the recent past, temperance, beautiful. For the present energy, for Virgo, the Empress, beautiful. For what team are we connecting here? 10 of Swords. I'm telling you, this is a whole new version of you with number 10. And remember, the thinking man was a 10 as well. Now, how can you align to this energy? The Judgment. And finally, the outcome, the 10 of Pentacles. This is absolutely beautiful. We're just going to clarify with a different deck because the energy is incredible here. You have out of 5 cards, 3 are major arcana. So this is definitely divinely guided, whatever is happening here. There's a lot of things could be happening here. And can you make a shift? Well, you can align, but because we have major arcana, I feel like a lot of things here are meant to be, and we just align to that. Now, I like it. Hold on. I'm just already connecting a lot with the energies and the synergy here. Now, for the recent past with the Temperance, we have the King of Pentacles. It could be something regarding your money, how you show up in the world. For the present with the Empress, we have the 7 of Pentacles. There's something here that, it served its purpose and it's time to move forward. Now, what aspect of your life are we talking about with the 10 of Swords? This is for Virgo. The 5 of Wands. It's about competition. It's about needing to be the best at something. Okay, how can you align with this Judgment card? How can you align with the energy? Oh, we have 2 cards. Okay, so we have the 2 4s. We have the 4 of Cups and the Emperor. Okay, take charge of it. You have actually the Empress and the Emperor here, so both energies are here. And then for the outcome with this 10 of Pentacles, what we have for Virgo, please, for the 10 of Pentacles. We have the 6 of Wands. So there's a big victory here. There's a great achievement coming up in your life. The moment this Mercury goes direct, now the moment this, it doesn't mean it just kicks in and it happens. Remember, we have a shadow period 2 weeks before the Mercury goes retrograde and 2 weeks after. So from the 20th of March, of course, there could be still a little bit of time until you actually see this energy kicking in and expanding in your life, right? But let's go back to the recent past. Now, the recent past, we do have Temperance and the King of Pentacles. There could have been some shift, some situation here regarding your finances. There was a transformation, and normally transformations, they sometimes they're not pleasant. That's what I'm hearing. They're not very pleasant because there could be something that for your money to grow, you have to do something, you have to wait, you have to connect, you have to align, you have to transform. Now, what I was looking here is that when we're talking about transformation, look at the rainbow here, and the door to healing has a massive rainbow as well. So this could very strongly be regarding your personal healing here as well, right? Because when you take care of yourself, you understand, you value yourself, you understand who you are, you understand how worthy you are. You don't have to look for validation outside because you know it inside what you're capable of and what you are here to do, right? Now, as we were talking before, for the present energy, we have the Empress and this 7 of Pentacles. Now, the 7 of Pentacles here, the way I'm seeing it, is that the seeds have grown and the service came to an end. There's something here that it came to an end. It could be the healing came to an end. And finally, I understand. Finally, I can pick up the pieces of myself that I have maybe neglected in the past, and I can amplify. Remember the crystal here. amplify how I put myself in the world. Because the Empress here, she's calm, right? She's not doing a lot of work. She's calm. She's connected with Venus as well, which is also the planet of beauty and money. So again, we have a lot of finance part here, the finances growing, the finances moving, because you understand who you are and what you are capable of. Now, also remembering that the crown here on the Empress has 12 stars, which is very much connected with the cosmic, right? It's very with the cosmos. So she is associated with the 12 signs. So she has a bit of every single sign, right? From Aries, Taurus, all the way to Pisces. She has it all in her. And she knows that everything comes from within, not without. Because you see, she's sitting there in nature, grounding, right? Associated with the earth as well, Mother Earth, the divine feminine energy, the number three, the perfection, the manifestation, all of that. So she just knows, she just has to sit there with her stuff there in her hand, and she knows that everything is coming her way. Now, the interesting thing is, like, in this deck, she's pregnant, right? You can see the belly there. So pregnant doesn't mean it's specifically a baby, a physical baby coming up, but this could be a business, a dream, something that you want to bring into fruition, right? And it's kicking in here at this present. Now, when we're talking about this manifestation, this amplifying, and all of that, what aspect of your life are we talking about? We're talking about not needing to put yourself in situations that cause stress, competition, uh, dimming your light, suffering till the very last moment. Again, we're talking very strongly about your self-worth and how you put yourself in the world, and not really listening to the kind of people that try to put you down, the kind of people that they are just on an apprentice stage and they assume that you are as well, when you have a lot of wisdom, because you show up with the Empress here. So Empress is the highest, right? It's a lot of wisdom here. Now, how can you connect with this energy? Tap into the cosmos, tap into the divine timing, tap into your spirituality. All of that is coming up here, right? In this deck, the judgment card is called karma, okay? So there's something that is coming up for you. And there's an eclipse there. We just went through an eclipse with the full moon in Virgo. In Virgo, right? We're talking about Virgo. Something shifted in you, and of course normally it takes time, right? The energy of the eclipse takes up to 6 months for um, amplify. Once again, amplify. But what I see here with the Four of Cups and the Emperor as well, with this divinely guided energy, now they are here around a circle, so they're connecting with some higher forces, right? Again, number three, remember the Empress, number three. So there are three people here. There's something about three people. So this could be you and someone else. This could be the three versions of you, right? That are coming into fruition, body, mind, and soul. There's something here about the three that is very, very important to you, okay? And this is you taking ownership. This is not you waiting for something to come towards you, but you make it happen with that masculine energy. And this could make a lot of sense because we are already in the year of the fire horse. So it's about taking action, go the distance, doing all of that. Now, what is the outcome that we see in this reading once Mercury goes direct and it starts moving forward? We have a lot of victory, we have a lot of accomplishment. So all of this energy, you understanding, you knowing, you amplifying your energy, your self-worth, your value, and all of that, and even going to a retreat. Now, I am actually having an energy here that some of you could actually be working on your finances, entrepreneurial, all of that, and you could be looking for a job, and this could actually be outside, because suddenly I just look at the world and, like, this is a minority of the people here, but there could be the desire to leave, the desire to step away from where you are right now. Okay. However, the truth is, you'll be successful because the victory card is here. Is there going to be people not very happy with your decision? Absolutely, yes, with the Six of Wands here. But the big key is you make it happen for yourself. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Virgo. Thank you so much. If you'd like to check deeper into a personal reading, Do check description box below. And until next time, have a great Mercury Direct. Take care.